number 1 faces Anton Kallberg, the world number 27. Victory is a place in the quarterfinal stage. My question to you, Fraser, is if you're playing someone like him, the world number 1, with all of his skills, but also some obvious difficulties that he's encountered lately, what do you do to compound that? What do you do to make things worse?
1-all.
If you're Anton Kallberg, it's a good question. I think it's easy to put too much emphasis on what's happened in recent history for Wang Chuqin.
1-2.
I think Wang will have taken a big psychological break and tried to gain perspective on how far he has actually come, despite having the disappointment at the Olympics and Asian Champs.
And we have to remind ourselves that that disappointment at the Olympics still resulted in 2 gold medals. I mean, that's how high the expectation is when you get to world number 1.
That's right.
He had, by any standards, a phenomenal games, and he's still a phenomenal player. He showed that in the first round. A tough win against Shinsuke Togami. 12-10, 11-3, 16-14. He was tested. He passed the test.
He did. He was game point down in that first. Showed good mental strength there. Maybe it was fatigue after a very, very busy summer of sport. We haven't seen Sun Ying Sha here either. She's probably still taking a break for similar reasons. But the results that Moragard, Lint, Faraji and Oh Jun-sung had must inspire the rest of the world that it is possible to defeat a Chinese A-lister like Wang Chuqin.
With other A-listers watching on from the sidelines, waiting to become the number 1 player.
Lin Shidong there especially. The Lion Cub, what a player.
3-5.
Just a brief word on the opponent today, Anton Kallberg, who in his first round match beat Omar Assar. Beat him well, 11-9, 11-7, 11-3.
Yeah, a player who he played in the Bundesliga with for a couple of seasons in Düsseldorf.
Flip. 3-5.
Fantastic recovery there from Wang Chuqin. I thought that across the body forehand of Kallberg was going to be a winner. What a shot from Wang Chuqin that. Great shot selection there from the Swede. It was a wide serve. He let the ball drop a little bit more to get nice dwell. Perfect placement. One couldn't caress it back.
Very interesting beginning to this. Really fascinating contest that we've got here. But on the subject of fascinating things, what about the conclusion here from Anton Kallberg against Omar Assar? Yep, there we go. Never seen that one before.
A hand switch drop shot. I think that and Gerasimenko's hand switch against Im Jong-hoon were definitely the shots of the day.
Yes, you talked about shot selection for Anton Kallberg in this match. Probably won't see that one again.
8-6.
Chuqin misses his service here. When you're serving tight, you do want the first bounce to be as near to the net as possible, but that, too much so. Probably realised that he'd messed up the toss slightly and then couldn't compensate upon contact.
And that gives the Swede a glimmer of opportunity. 2 further points required to get the opener. He had a super
6-10.
attempt at getting to the quarter-final stage in Montpellier, but he lost to Tomokazu Haramoto 3-2, 14-12 in the decider.
They have such a meaty head-to-head, those two players.
That's well saved.
7-10.
More to do, but a good start from Wang.
Both of these men here have such streamlined technique. Crafty serve here from Wang Chuqin. Absolutely.
Still has 2 chances.
Let 10-8.
Will he do the same thing? The net card exposing the tactic there.
That's exceptional from Kallberg. He's got the first. He's done exactly the sort of thing you need to do against a world number 1. Get the first game, get them questioning. Wonderful beginning from the mighty Swede. (11-8) in the first. Very compelling start from Anton Kallberg. Now we wait to see what Wang Chuqin's response will be. Hope you're enjoying all of this. The WTT champions in Frankfurt.
Second game. Kallberg to serve. Love up. Love 1.
Well, what does Kallberg need to be conscious of now? What can he expect to come from Wang?
I'd say more aggression from Wang Chuqin here, but Kallberg has to keep serving as he has been.
Because it's going to be tiny margins that secure this match for Kallberg if he is to do it. He can't let little things pass him by, can he?
Absolutely, he has to stay true to the fundamentals, not trying to overcomplicate his strokes. Beautiful. Sense the attacking opportunity and make sure that you make it count, because you know that Wang Chuqin will now, especially at 1-0 down, he gets a sniff at an attack. It's perfect. His touch play has been phenomenal here. Trapping the spin on the service, denying Wang Chuqin an opening. Got a bit of a net there, but still beautiful. Faded shot there, came across the ball. Very relaxed here, the Swede.
Now, this is quite stunning, isn't it? Really good spell from Kallberg.
And especially with it being a best of 5, you begin to ask the question.
He's won 3/4 of his points with ball in hand, Shelberry. That's been absolutely key. Case in points.
1-5.
Hammering him here. Such authoritative, assertive play. That wasn't that long. Shelberry lunges in. Killer instinct here, which is something that Wang Chuqin is known to have the most of, but not able to show it so far this game.
2-5.
A real test, isn't it, for the two-time Olympic champion and two-time youth Olympic champion, six-time world champion, but he's going in search of his first champion's title of the season in world table tennis. Oh,
6-2.
well, remarkable.
Absolutely gorgeous shot there. It catches the head, but still he read the opening from Wang Chuqin. Early timed block, close racket angle, great posture. Nice one.
6-3.
On the subject of anything you can do, I can do better. Oh, isn't that lovely technique? But he's not
3-7.
giving Wang Chuqin many opportunities. Anton Shelberry keeping the intensity. He's impressed. Everyone is. He's not having too much fun at the moment.
He's got Anton Shelberry a 29% win rate against Chinese players. I think the best Chinese player that he's actually beaten is Liang Chuqin, a man who he's beaten on 2 occasions, but this would be the best win of his career.
And the problem is that the moment you as an athlete start to think about that,
yeah,
you've got to get that out of your head straight away, haven't you?
You cannot afford to be thinking about anything other than Wang Chuqin if you went to Shelberry here. We're allowed to get carried away.
Yes, that's right. And I'm sure there'll be a lot of you watching at home getting carried away if this goes on for much longer. Wow.
9-4.
He is 2 points away with a 2-game advantage.
Unbelievable here. Under the cosh here, Wang Chuqin.
Oh, that's a nice shot, though.
5-9.
Such a straight-armed forehand here. Off a very side-spinny flick as well. Great reach.
He's unerring.
5-10.
He's absolutely judged this right. His whole approach to this match has been brilliant. 5 game points.
11-5. Game to shoulder.
I mean, what else is there to say? This is masterful from Shelberry.
Look at that smile there from Beauregard. He doesn't want to get too excited about what his teammate's doing yet, though. Wang Chuqin is going to have to try and do what he did against Christian Carlsen at the Worlds in Chengdu.
11-8, 11-5.
I'm active. If he never heard of Ben Dope, he just napping. Jackson's off the rapping. Keep it on my body, bitch, I'm broke if you ask it. Don't gotta sell him, Mosialis, flawless, broken wrists as long as it is foreign. Heard you want it cause the yam's enormous. What's a since she isn't gorgeous? Live my life, last name of Morgan Freeman. Trying to touch a forest, do not know when knocking on the door is. Came in, I came in, did it like the Porsche's coming in. Yeah, flex, I just wanna win. Yeah, LA BB who we running with. Yeah.
Time.
Well, if you're just joining this match between Wang Chuqin and Anton Shelberry, there's nothing dramatic at all going on, except for the world #1 ranked player being 2 games to love down. Yes, that's correct. This is big. And now
Third game,
it remains
Wang to
to
serve.
be seen whether Kallberg
Level.
can keep this relentless, technically proficient, bold approach right.
Round love.
Because so far, Fraser, he's got almost nothing wrong, Kallberg.
I can't believe how well he's playing. It's crazy.
One all.
I mean, Wang Chuqin had, what, a 93, 94% win rate? Triple Crown champion at the Saudi Smash. I mean, he wasn't getting beaten at all by anyone outside of Team China. And I just can't believe the switch here.
1-3.
And you have to pay the most enormous credit here to Anton Kallberg, because he's smelled an opportunity and he has pursued it without taking a breath.
Left. 1-3.
The level has been so high from the world #27. And we just remind ourselves that there's a lot invested in this, not just for him, but for Kallberg, who must win the title here in Frankfurt if he is to go to the finals, the season-ending finals. 16-strong list of qualifiers.
Wang Chuqin, a man who's won that title before in Xinjiang, where he defeated Tomokazu Haramoto. He's getting picked apart. In the serve-receive game in the open rally, Anton Kallberg's timing at the peak of the bounce is switching him around, smothering every ball that Wang is giving him.
5-2.
The services have been so clever as well. He's making it a guessing game as to when he's going to play a long serve. He's making these wider ones barely attackable. He's running out of ideas here.
Timeout called. Necessity.
This year, my broadband is playing up. I think the routers.
Anton, stick to the script, please.
So
再一个，发到这种短球里头也是，对吧？发现这种短也可以，发这种短人家有，发这种小死段，发这种蔫段，人家有。如果说真是这种发的那种感觉不舒服的话，我那捅长也行。发到你反手这块儿，我不行，直接搓长，搓正手长，或者搓他妈这种直接反手长也行，对不对？要去敢去顶两个才可以。现在打太小心了，全是白短100半中台，人一摸你这样又不敢防，又防不出去，对不对？运动过程中就太矫情了，要敢出去。现在包括所有的球。要打出几个硬的这种球才行，不能这种去等，不能这种去等了，没关系啊。
Wow, Wang Hao there with some words of wisdom, but it looked fairly intense, didn't it? The
5-2.
words there with Wang Chuqin, I think he was just telling him, be more daring. You've got to give it to Kallberg.
The problem is, how
2-6.
can you be more daring when your opponent does that?
Anton Kallberg could be about the first non-Chinese player to bagel Wang Chuqin since I can remember. This is mind-boggling.
2-7.
And if Kallberg is feeling any sense of trepidation, any nerves, he's controlling it completely. He's won 12 out of the last 16 points. Some of this data is fanciful. It's absurd.
7-3.
By the way, Wang Chuqin and Lin Chidong were the only Chinese men to enter this event. This would blow a hole in the top half of this draw. He's going to do it, isn't he? He's going to do it.
It looks that way. And if he does do it, it will be the win of a lifetime. Only 2 more. And the way he's playing, it looks a formality. What must they be thinking?
Ooh.
He still
4-9.
fights on for the time being, Wang Chuqin. What must he be thinking? Anton Kallberg, as he contemplates this momentous accomplishment. Not
9-5.
quite, not there yet.
Nice long serve down the line. Half long
Kallberg.
reactive push from Kallberg. Faintly catches the edge there. Timeout with Tobias Bergman, the new head coach for Team Sweden after the retirement of Jörgen Persson.
Så är det bra, annars har ju den raka också i matchen. Jag ser att verkligen har en bra plan med efter egen serve. Han är ganska tidig in och vill ju checkflippa ändå, så att antingen om du servar och spelar på den eller om du försöker gå den kanske maxsumning på flak eller något sånt där. Du väljer själv om du vill gå på spela på checkflippen eller inte liksom. Ingen fara, bara ta en boll, ta ett. Det är fortfarande väldigt, väldigt bra. Det är inga konstigheter. Jag hade nog kanske gått en kort raka ändå första, tror jag. Se den raka, bara se vad han gör liksom. Efter det sen. Kom ihåg det, att många servar är ju halvlånga alltså, om du kommer dit. Så att verkligen vänta på dem och sen spela på nästa boll. Nu kör vi nu. Går vi för valen hela vägen nu. Kör vi nu, Anton.
Still 2 more points required for the world number 27. Signs perhaps of a resurgence from Wang Chuqin. Let's find out.
Going to fight till his last breath here, Wang Chuqin. He doesn't want any more chinks in the armour than what, has already happened over the course of this year. Lost for words here. Absolutely lost for words.
And so we arrive at a moment of fantasy. And so we arrive at 4 match points. There's a new skyscraper in the Frankfurt skyline.
3-0.
Its name is Anton Kallberg. And he has just demolished the world number 1 in straight games.